Good evening, I'm Tim Callahan. Jackie is off tonight. Law enforcement from across the country, including here in Kern County, warning officers to take extra precaution while on patrol. This comes on the heels of recent attacks on officers. 23 ABC's Carlos Correa live tonight at the Kern County Sheriff's Office after a deputy narrowly escaped gunfire this morning. Carlos.
Tim, good evening. The deputy who has served here at the department for 3 years is now doing fine, but the manner in which he was attacked is something the sheriff says that the department has to be prepared to deal with while on patrol. This is what's left of a Kern County Sheriff's Office patrol car after a deputy was shot at in East Bakersfield.
We're in a profession that is very difficult, and in today's world, probably more difficult than I've ever seen it in the 38 years that I've been around.
At 1:17 a.m. Wednesday, deputies received a call of a prowler in the 2000 block of Pacific Street. 17 minutes later, Deputy Herbert Stout was on the scene, and 9 minutes later was ducking for cover.
Somebody started firing rounds at the deputy, struck this patrol car several times.
The shooter, identified as 33-year-old Bernardo Mendoza, was taken into custody.
I don't know what his mental condition was, whether there's mental illness involved, whether there's drugs involved.
The attack on the deputy is just one example of the dangers law enforcement face every day.
We're dealing with a segment of society that can be very violent, and when the deputy shows up, that is their anger, their target, that uniform, that badge. They don't know each other, so it's not personal.
The sheriff is reminding deputies of potentially becoming targets with recent attacks on law enforcement nationwide, including this attack caught today by a 23 ABC viewer of a CHP officer being punched in the face by a suspect who had just assaulted a woman.
When you get out on a prowler call, your thought is not that somebody's going to come out and start shooting at you.
In addition to firearm, deputies wear bulletproof vests and carry tasers, hoping to stay alive while protecting the community.
You have to be prepared for this to happen and hope that it never does.
It's still unclear why Mendoza began shooting at the deputy, and some even wonder if the person who made the initial call was Mendoza. And Tim, still many unanswered questions tonight as this investigation continues.
Carlos Correa live for us tonight. Thanks. New at 11, a restaurant